Tonight, let's take a quick look at the scoring recap. We will begin with the Seton Hill Griffins, as Seton Hill has two players reach double figures in this one. Leading the way with 14 points, Nathan Davis, 8 in the first half, although I think all things considered, and we'll get the final stats momentarily. Despite leading the team in scoring, Davis did take a lot of shots and quite frankly didn't shoot a particularly high percentage on a number of those. Also in double figures, Malik McKinney, he finishes with 11, including 7 in the second half of play. 9 points for Trevor Blondin coming off of the bench. The leading scorer comes up 11 shy of his season average. 6 points for Milenko Predic, 4 points each for Anthony Karabatsos, all in the final minute. Tommy Secunda off the bench, and Jacob Payne, 3 points for Keelan Coates to round out the scoring for the Griffs. On the other side for Mercyhurst, 4 players reach double figures in scoring. Jason Massey with a game-high 19 points to lead the way. Nelson Maxwell just 1 point behind with 18, as he scored 9 in the first half, 9 in the second half. 15 points for Patrick Smith. Eduardo Ferreira finishes with 11. Those are the double-figure scores. 7 points for Micah McIntosh, and Derek Ellis finishes with 4. Roger, we have the final statistics. Anything jump out at you?
Once again, and it's been a common thread this entire season for the Seton Hill Griffins, points in the paint dominated by Mercyhurst, 44-26. Bench points a little closer than it has been for the Griffins. Seton Hill actually outscored Mercyhurst 17-11, so they had that going for them. 12 steals for the Lakers, only 3 for the Griffins. And the shooting percentage for the game, Mercyhurst was 50% from three-point range, 39%, 50% from the free throw line. Seton Hill, 42% for the game, 21%, 3 of 14 from three-point range, 8 of 12 from the free throw line, 67%. Outside of that, nothing really sticks out to me except for probably the lack of the three-point shooting, 3 of 14 for the Griffins.
And you mentioned that's going to be an issue because most nights they're not going to win the size battle. They're not going to win the battle in the paint. They're going to have to find out ways to make up for it.
That is correct.
As we mentioned before, next up for Seton Hill at California University of Pennsylvania on Saturday. That is a 3 o'clock start time for the Mercyhurst Lakers. A return home to Erie to host Pitt Johnstown, 1 o'clock on the 19th as well. Final score once again in this one, 76-55. Mercyhurst knocks off Seton Hill. The Lakers.